You've heard that.
What you know about me, bro?
I can't. I don't need a monitor anymore. Yeah, it's a good song, dude. Darby Crash from the Germs really loved that song and fucking was really into Bowie.
Yeah.
And that was like the circle. That kind of represented 5 years because they says like in 5 years you kind of
Repeat.
do you
repeat life or something. You repeat
it's just like this circle of life, and that's what it kind of they got their little logo thingy kind of is that because that represents that like 5 years or whatever.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
David Bowie.
Oh, David Bowie.
Because he asked me what I've been listening to lately.
And how come you've been listening to that for lately?
What was it? It was, I think, the skate video, the Flip Sorry video. They used a lot of David Bowie, Ardo Sorry. You've probably seen the skate video. It came out in 2003. Like, I was still in high school, and I was...
You know, it's funny. I think we still sell those. Like, well, not we, but NHS, when I was working there, they had a bunch of VHSs.
Of it was a yellow tape.
I think
the tape was yellow, and it was Flip, and it was Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, one of, like, the best skate videos, but... yeah, they used a lot of David Bowie in their stuff, like David Bowie.
That's what got you into. But what got you into listening to him right now, like recently?
I think it was probably watching something with the skate video, or either. It's always different with music, you know. It's so because we have at our fingertips, we have iTunes now and Spotify. Yeah. We literally can listen to anything at any given moment.
There's so many selections.
So it's random that you'll get stuck on one album and it's for a particular reason, and I think it was, what the hell was it?
Because I haven't listened to albums at all really.
I have. That's what I've been doing lately.
Songs.
So I've been going to every Sunday in Riverside. They have the farmers market at the Tyler Mall in the parking lot, and I met this dude named Romel and his wife. I forget her name. She has like an unusual name.
And they're swingers or what?
Wileen. Her name's Wileen. So this guy, dude, he plays in a band. He's like in his 50s, like Filipino dude. He's a skater and he's a punker. So he sells CDs and vinyls and cassettes. And one day I tried to go to Barnes & Noble's early, and it was closed, and I saw they had kind of what this vendors going on there.
Yeah, they have it in front of the Barnes & Noble, huh?
Yeah, like in the parking lot. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? So I walked around and I seen the dude selling music. Mm-hmm. So I've been going every Sunday and buying cassette tapes and just listening to...
Oh, you have a cassette player?
Yeah, I bought one off him, and then I went to Savers and I bought one there too. So I have two, but the one I bought off Romel, it's portable, so I could put batteries in it and bring it to like skating and stuff. So I've been buying tapes and just getting stuck on the tapes now.
Do you feel like you can hear the difference, the sound difference?
Wait, totally.
Because my homie in New York is doing the same thing.
It sounds better?
He's buying cassettes.
I wouldn't say to the younger crowd now, they wouldn't like it.
The sound?
They wouldn't. They grew up on the iTunes era where they're used to that crispy, like remastered,
to that digital
super crispy.
Sound.
That the tapes, it's analog, and to me it sounds warmer. There's like a certain pulse in that fucking tapes that you don't hear in fucking digital.
Yeah.
So I dig it a lot, man, and I've been buying tapes off that guy like every fucking Sunday.
Which ones have you gotten?
Dude, last week he gave me a bunch of BB King tapes, probably like 7 of them, because he gave me a cassette tape, like a cassette tape holder. So he gave me the cassette tape holder, and I opened it up. I was like, yo, he has all these BB King tapes. It's like, yeah, dude, give me $20. You get all the tapes and the cassette tape holder. So there was probably like 8 BB King tapes. I have yet to listen to all of them. I probably listened to 3 of them.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's like your shit right there.
So before that, well, I went because I was going to buy the Bob Marley fucking cassette tape, and then he fucking busted out that shit. And I was like, dude, I'll just buy the BB King tapes. And then before that, I bought, what was it? I've been buying a DRI. They're like a punk, like a thrash fucking band. I bought 2 tapes off him, off that. What else did I fucking buy? Some Ozzy.
Oh yeah,
Ozzy Osbourne.
I think you showed me that shit when I went to your house that one time.
Yeah, my collection has grown like drastically quick, fucking.
Because of that guy.
Because I've been going every Sunday.
Do you feel like the cassette is relatable to like the, what's that shit called?
Vinyl?
Vinyl, yeah. Or does vinyl still beat everything?
Vinyl is in a way untouchable just because of the look. and
Uh-huh.
the way it's packaged too.
It's all big, big ass package.
It's like a big poster, and then when you open up the booklet, it's literally like a fucking huge poster. So, on that level, it's untouchable. But honestly, I feel the tapes is probably a bit rare than vinyls because they'll do like Barnes and Nobles. You go in there and they actually sell vinyls now of remastered really good shit. Like they'll remaster albums all the time. On cassette tapes, they never do that shit.
Yeah.
You'll never see like new tapes out remastered
with better sound and
fucking
shit,
And on vinyls they always do that. But I feel with cassette, I think it's a bit more work, to get the tape and then the little thing. It's just, and then the running the wire and all that. I just feel it's a lot harder. So I feel honestly that tapes, some tapes are worth more than a vinyl in a way. Like
How
if you
much,
get
how much do you think those BB King tapes? You can sell them on eBay and shit probably for more.
probably, yeah. I mean, that guy does his research obviously because he
Yeah.
ain't gonna just fucking
Give it to you for $20.
$20 all those tapes because he does. That's all he does. And I think that's all he does. He doesn't have like a day job. He's already older. I don't really know too much about what he does, like if he's retired or what type of work he does. We just click on that level because he's an OG skateboarder and he's a punk rocker. He played with Inconsiderate. Like the guy Daniel from 6 Cents, he knows that guy.
Oh, for real?
So he was telling me the other day because I texted with him. He was like, "Yeah, dude, I might start." He has such a big collection that he wants to get like a storefront. That's what he's trying to do. But then he was telling me he went to Inconsiderate and the guy Daniel was telling him, $400 a month and you can sell your shit here. You pretty much be like you working the store.
That's not bad, 400.
Yeah, but I told him I know a lot about Inconsiderate. I'm not gonna say anything.
What's Inconsiderate?
The skate shop.
Oh, okay.
It's in Riverside, right by Tyler Mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by where Savers is at, like that little area.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I told him before he makes that jump to go and scope out and feel out the shop before you even fucking
Like agree to that.
yeah, or to do it. I mean, that's what he offered, but I was like, go check it out, dude, because you always get different types of people in there.
Yeah.
And some people be hanging in there for days and, they got nowhere to go and they're just there. And I don't know if you want to deal with that type of shit because you're an older guy and I'm sure you'll regulate, but at the same time, it's still not your shop. In a way, I was like, dude, you should just totally do it and open your own fucking storefront because that's what people miss nowadays, man. There's no fucking record shops. There's no...
Just the rat hole.
Yeah, that's there.
There's just iTunes.
Yeah.
There's just iTunes.
iTunes and Spotify.
Yeah.
Like Spotify, like in YouTube now, because YouTube's premium, like YouTube Premium. But that would be dope to bring something like that just back. But
What if it was just like every like Saturday? Because I feel like if it's all the time, people won't go to it. But if it's every like Saturday, they'll like fucking go to it for sure.
That's what he's doing there. He's been going every Sunday, and he's there every Sunday, and he's been doing it. I don't know for how long. But I know he's doing pretty well because I'll be there, and to rent out the spot is fairly cheap. I think it's like $20, and every time I'm there, somebody's buying a vinyl that's $50, $70, and then what I buy off him is always like $20 worth, and then he sells CDs.
At least, yeah.
People are buying CDs and shit, and he has his regulars, so he's there from 8 in the morning till 1. So I'm sure he's profiting. Yeah, and it's crazy that Riverside has a little market like that. I don't walk around the thing no more, but it's cool because the farmers market is mainly for
like organic
fruits, and it's a trip. That's cool that he sells his music there. It's funny because there's some people are starting to pop up and try to sell clothes and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, what is this? Ain't no swap meet.
Who is that? Is that who says that?
This ain't no swap meet, he said. But
so that's not for like anybody. It has to be strictly music, or what?
Oh, that farmers market?
Yeah.
Farmers market is usually food.
Yeah, it's
But what
usually-
about him though?
That's
like,
what I said. It's like, dude, you sell music though, so
It's
I mean,
food for the soul. Music.
that falls into that category. I suppose, that makes sense. Food for the soul and shit, But I dig it,
Yeah,
I mean,
Danny to me is the guy who taught me all about the rock and roll spirit and soul.
the blues.
The blues.
The blues started everything.
He's the one who got me like super into the Beatles.
Hey, so today is Saturday, August 13th, and you guys are out here again, and this is your guys' second time in downtown Purdue.
No one gives a fuck about us, Danny. So Danny, talk about
Nah,
the
you gotta give a shout out, man. You gotta let people know, because sometimes people listen to shit and they'll skip over to some things seconds later to hear shit, and you gotta let people know what's going on and fucking where you at. You
Well, that's what I was about to do. I was about to tell them who the fuck you are. Because we just started talking about David Bowie. They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, fuck. You guys had me on here before.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
fuck.
a
What
different
was it?
set.
Was it Don't Try or was it Annoying?
Annoying
This is
Neighbors.
Annoying Neighbors.
Yeah, Annoying Neighbors.
You're on
yeah.
Annoying
So it
Neighbors
was,
now.
those Don't Try, I remember, and it was like one of the first
Podcast.
that you guys did, and it was at that spot. Do you guys still have it?
Nah,
dude.
hell no.
Damn.
That's long gone, bro.
That's a big old story.
We didn't.
The trap,
We
the
didn't
trap.
tell you. We didn't tell you what happened.
Nah, but
Oh,
that was
I'll
like
tell you off air.
the trap.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but Danny's
I think
like,
so. I remember. I think Roland did say like little things and shit. And I was like, damn, it's gnarly.
something with the GUN and a fucking big no-no.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just.
people know how to spell.
Yeah.
We'll talk off it.
Nah,
off
but it was
air.
a cool spot, man.
Yeah, it definitely
that shit
was.
was dope.
Yeah.
Man. You guys are trying to get some shit now again, spots and
Yeah.
a location.
Well, yeah, like I was telling you, I think one of the cool things that would be is like having like a little bus or something.
Yeah,
Like,
on
I-
a
I-
mobile.
Because
dude.
I thought about it, like even if we do rent out a spot, bro, like let's say a whole year, and let's say lockouts 500. I mean, 12 times 5, you know, that's
That's a lot.
gonna be fucking what, like 6,000 or something? I don't know if I'm doing my math right.
12.
What are the numbers again?
12 times
Bust out
500.
bust out your calculator.
Anyways, it would be the same as if I was like investing on that van or something, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I think it would be better if I'm mobile, just because we don't really have a name,
Let me be the
So-
driver.
dude.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
drive.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
fucking drive, dude.
That's our goal, dude.
Hey, Danny was telling me about spots, like hidden gems. I mean, we won't say where
About
exactly.
what? About what?
But about skateboarding.
Well, skateboarding. You know,
Danny's really big on skateboarding.
So
Dude.
let's tell him. It's your podcast, so tell him who's Danny to you.
I mean, Danny's just dope. Every time I see him, he's good vibes,
Yeah.
skateboarder.
Yeah.
You guys doing?
Hey,
Doing
what's
good,
up,
doing
man?
good.
Can I make
Shout out.
a shout out? And let me tell you, I'm very productive. I say, let me tell you without being live, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thanks to the greatest DJs of all time in San Bernadino.
Hell yeah.
Downtown, in the park, in the kiosco, donde siempre vivimos siempre.
Exactly.
Los culturas de la raza que hemos
Órale.
sido.
Dude, we need that.
Gracias.
We need that as the intro for every podcast. For every podcast,
Kobe.
that's
Kobe.
that's gonna be the intro.
Yeah, there you go. We're live from all the way.
All right.
Hell yeah,
But let
man.
me say it. I speak like that. Mira,
Yeah.
chico, yo soy lo que soy y ¿sabe qué? Agradezco cada personaje que sabe lo que sabe. Y
Hell
la
yeah.
música, I got records, bro.
Hell
I got records on the ground. I used to throw raves back
Oh,
in
shit.
LA, bro. Back in 88,
Damn.
85, bro. Then I got records.
Bring the crates out, huh?
And I sell them to you for fair price.
Hell
Nice.
yeah, man.
All right,
You see
man.
that?
Hey.
You hear that?
So hit him up if you want to create a records for a fair price.
Yeah,
Fair
and
price.
if you want to do a rave.
Yeah.
Seriously. But you know, we only live once. And look at her smile. Rest me, please. Take me away. $102,000 a year of being a acquaintance. Acquaintance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Have a
take
good
care.
night.
Have a good night,
No,
man.
seriously. You want me to go live?
No,
Dude,
no, thank you.
interview him. You guys should interview him.
For the next one,
For the next one, we'll get you.
we got to finish him, and then we'll get you later. Cause right now it's his time. He's our star right now.
I speak. I rhyme.
Oh, bust the rhyme, bust the flow.
Bust the flow.
Bust the flow. Oh, hey, come back, bust the flow.
All right.
Titanic.
Yeah.
They
That's
need
true.
to-
Danny is Titanic.
Hey, you remember what the Titanic said? Capitan, what should I do? Capitan, what should I do?
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, the
Hell yeah.
satanic people.
It was,
Calling you back because what
the
you do.
Titanic?
Oh, Titanic or Satanic?
I think he said Titanic.
Oh, I like better Satanic.
Capitan.
You said
Oh,
Satanic?
Capitan.
Is it Satanic?
That's Capitan, so yeah, Titanic.
She's a rabbit. She only had her little baby girl. And she was gonna drown as the captain because he was the only one.
Oh, I think I know a scene where he jumps into the fucking.
No, the captain went inside.
You're wrong, Danny.
Hell
yeah.
Hey, DiCaprio. He was trying to talk to his girlfriend
Oh
that
shit.
time. Capitan, what should I do?
It's been a while, man, since I've seen
Hey,
that
you
one.
don't know that, man. Or put the little kids to sleep. Or like the old couple, they went to sleep in the powder. Man, that's fucking deep.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
Hell yeah.
No, nothing. I just spread my word.
Hell yeah. You have a good one, man.
We didn't get it.
Oh, man.
Well, that's
He smelled like fucking 3 bottles of Jack Daniels.
yeah.
Fuck, damn.
Remind me.
Partying.
Oh yeah, I mean, he used to rave, man. Back in '85, you probably were right there with him
Dude, he
partying.
looked like Paul Rodriguez, that actor.
He did all.
I started thinking, like at first when you said sit him down, I was like, yeah, but then I started thinking, like, what if this fool has COVID and he's just like spreading it?
Oh yeah, that's still going around, man. Some people are barely getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's getting it. Everyone who hadn't gotten it is getting it now.
Fuck that. The new thing's monkeypox. Fuck monkeypox.
Yeah.
My girl got me terrified of monkeypox.
I'm like, I don't even want to fucking go in public places anymore.
Yeah, you do.
I know I'm right here, huh?
You went to Food for Less and fucking
And-
Target.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
why don't you tell everybody what you just did?
Yeah. So everybody was waiting on you or what?
Yeah, everyone's fucking waiting on me. No, fuck me. But we're talking about Danny.
Babe.
We're fucking talking.
Happy birthday. I love you.
Oh, happy birthday.
I got my
Happy
number one.
birthday.
I got my number 1 fan right next to me. It's her birthday.
Damn.
Everybody
Really?
said no.
Happy
It's not her. It's
birthday.
not her birthday.
I was like, damn, you brought it here?
Nah. Danny doesn't want to talk about him. He wants to talk about you. And as a
We
guest,
could talk about any.
and no. As a guest and his request, he wants to know what the fuck happened. What took you so long?
Fucking, I went to fucking Target. I had your keys.
No, you went to you. Okay, let me start it off. Let me tell you what happened. What
God.
I went. I'm like sitting here doing all this, and then I say, "Hey, go park my car." I'm thinking that he was gonna come back. He goes park my car. Dude, 30 minutes go by. I'm like, where is he? The councilman wants to do a podcast. So I'm like, all right, like wait for my host. He's parking my car. He should be back. Call him. He's like, I'm at Food for Less. What the fuck you doing at Food for Less? Whatever. Like, someone's waiting to do a podcast. I'll see you in a bit.
No, you don't.
Or whatever.
Don't add things.
I just,
Don't
or
wait
like,
for a podcast. You're fucking.
I probably didn't tell you, but I was just like, whatever. Like, I thought you were gonna be back quick. So then he calls me after, like another 30 minutes. Then he's like, hey, bro, I locked my keys in my car. I'm at Target. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So why don't you explain from your perspective?
I took his car to park his car, which is he has the same he has a lanyard as well. I put it on my neck because he gave me a big old thing. Don't fucking lock him in the car, right? I didn't lock him in the car. Got in my car, left.
Just took off to fucking Food for Less.
I'll be back quick and his head on.
Alright.
Yeah, bro.
So then I went to fucking Target, and there I got out, and as soon as I got out, I just felt my neck, got my lanyard. All right, got out, closed the door, and then I was like, oh shit.
But what prompted you? You went to.
Why did you go from Food for Less
Yeah.
to Target?
Because I was looking for a Band-Aid.
And they didn't have any at Food for Less.
So you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Target now.
Yeah, which is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then I went. And then
And-
it was locked. That was it.
And then he had to wait for AAA after that.
But AAA was right there though, so it was cool.
You know what? This guy's always getting into situations like that, but then he gets out of them quick too. Like,
Yeah, if I'm fucking in and out, and then I'm here, bro. Since I don't have kids, I feel like because I don't have kids, like life throws at me these little inconveniences. It's
Hey,
like, well, you
what-
could have just had kids and just deal with kids. And I'm
hey,
like,
what was
nah.
that whole thing? Remember that we used to say that it was just like you went to go see like a a therapist or something like that, and it said something about tall trees, and you're a tall tree, and you just look over everybody, or what was that?
Wait, what? I don't remember.
Fuck, this was like 10 years ago or something. And they were saying that you were like a tall tree that just oversees everything.
That makes a lot of
else.
sense.
I forgot what it was about. Like, I don't know if they were doing some psychological thing or somebody, or you went to a therapist or somebody was around talking about it, but they always said that you're a tall tree that just fucking
Looks over. Yeah, I like that. I like that saying.
You don't remember that shit?
Nah.
Oh, dude.
We went to a therapist.
I don't know.
I went to one.
No, I don't know how that came about, but it was somebody was reading a book, or maybe you or Marco was reading something, or Frankie, and yeah, they were saying that you're a tall tree.
I do overlook a lot of things.
Real quick, if you go to this blood drive and donate blood, you get a free eighth.
Whoa.
For real?
Yeah.
No
Where's
way.
it at? San Bernardino. It's address
A free eighth of weed?
Saturday,
I don't know.
August 20th, 9 a.m. to
Trying
3
to get a
p.m.
free eighth of
100
meth?
West Hospitality Lane,
Yeah.
San Bernardino.
Saturday, August 20th. Go check it out. Free eighth.
Jeez, you guys going?
No. But
Rolling.
if anybody wants a free eighth in the IE,
For real? Let me
go
see.
donate blood.
Roland, you gonna go
Oh, he's going.
for a free eighth?
Of weed? But where does it say
Of
that?
weed? What do you want? Of what? Of shrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, all donors.
That's what I was like. Did the councilman give you that?
Nah.
That's what
Look
he
at it. It
likes.
says donate blood and receive 3.5 G's free, courtesy of Captain Jax.
Oh.
Shout out to Captain Jax.
3.5 of what?
Of weed, of meth.
What do you want?
Of
Yeah.
meth.
Or your choice. What is your choice?
A fucking 3.5 of an 8 of cocaine.
That's worth way more than fucking. Imagine that. They're like, what do you want? Coke, fucking meth, or fucking weed?
Then you have to donate twice as much blood. You're all passing out.
But yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Danny was telling me a lot about the skate culture, how there's like a dope spot right here.
Right on the corner, there's a legendary spot, fucking fountain.
Do you want to
That's-
fucking expose that?
Oh, well, it's already
it's already they already know about it.
All right.
but
It's famous, he said.
Legendary, I believe it was, I gotta look it up, but I think it was Neil Blender had a photo there in the late 80s. Just doing a frontside air, and it was in Thrasher magazine back in the day.
For real?
And that was made it, because back in those days in the 80s, when you look at the magazine, people would always see the trick, and then other thing was, oh, where's that spot? Look at that spot. That's
Yeah.
how you seen like, oh, look, there's this spot, there's that spot in magazines. Now, since the internet is around, and with the Google Maps, people find shit just using Google Maps.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll
Like,
be
they look in the area and be like, what's over here and shit.
yeah.
But you do the old school way. You drive around, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
like-
you were telling me earlier.
I like to drive around and go somewhere and just drive around, go behind buildings and fucking get off and go walk down the ditch and go all the way down and see what's down there and just drive to a new city and just try to search out new shit, because there's always a lot of different stuff.
So is that like common for skaters to be like that? To know the like,
yeah.
'cause to the T, you're like, dude, this happened in 80 something, or like.
Well, yeah, because it's just history. It's just skateboarding also has its roots and its history, and it just trace it all the way back. You know, just
What
like
do you know
music.
about San Bernardino? Is there any more cool, like, famous people? out here?
Eric Costin. I heard Eric Costin's
He's from
out
San
here?
Bernardino?
Yeah,
I
Eric
didn't know that.
Yeah, Costin. Costin's from San Bernardino.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upland.
San Bernardino. It's Salba. Steve Alba is from. Well, see, Steve Alba, the legendary pool skater, he finds backyard pools just by using Google Maps.
Oh, no way.
He'll go find them, and if somebody lives there, he'll go up and knock on their door and ask them
Wanna
if.
do one next?
Yeah, he's next. They'll ask if like, hey, can I skate your pool? And he'll clean it out if it's dirty or whatever. He'll clean it out and do the whole thing. Or he'll just go
Damn.
drain shit and skate it like
And didn't the Hells Angels start in San Bernardino?
Fontana.
Fontana.
But they had their mother chapter house is here. They have an actual house, like their clubhouse. That was one of the first ones. They have it over
McDonald's started here?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
First
yeah.
Oh
McDonald's.
shit!
Yeah, I still have the original one.
I thought it was Baldwin Park.
Nah, it was
Oh no,
McDonald's.
that's In-N-Out. My bad. Damn, In-N-Out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
What
I know In-N-Out started in
Is that the one that's down the street? Is that the one that's the original fucking?
if it's abandoned, yeah. But because
Abandoned already?
it's pretty much you go check it out for like a tour. Like you go,
Oh.
it's not like operating. You're not
Oh.
gonna get like a fucking
Burger
a
there?
burger from there. Not
Yeah.
like when we went to Seattle, the original Starbucks is still taking orders. The
Yeah.
very first one.
But that started in the 90s, right? Or like early 2000s or
I can't remember. Do you remember? Babe? Babe? Babe?
shit.
Do you remember what the year Starbucks started? When we went?
No.
But because I was telling them how they're still operating, they're still taking orders, and the McDonald's out here, it's just like a tour guide, you know. Starbucks, yeah, the Starbucks, how they, but yeah, yeah, that's sick. Do you know if the first original In-N-Out is
I believe so.
they take
On
orders
Bal-
still?
on Baldwin
Operating?
Park.
Yeah.
It's like the OG one is out there.
I want to check that out.
But
Yeah.
this city, that's the only person I know. But I feel this city could really
Use some
I need-
light.
yeah.
And
big
did
time.
that cop who was like killing other cops, did he get killed out here?
Which one?
Dorner?
Nah, he was. They went on a hunt with them.
1971.
He went to like Big Bear.
1971 for Starbucks,
That's been around, dude.
and they're still operating.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
But
Do you remember that from that cop that fucking killed other cops?
The LAPD.
No.
There was Christopher Dorner.
What happened?
you unplugged me.
They went on a hunt with him all the way up to Big Bear and stuff. Yeah, this city is pretty much a skate park, man.
Why?
Not a skate park. It just has skate spots everywhere here,
Yeah.
and you can skate anything here, and nobody's gonna hassle you. You don't get kicked
They're
out.
not strict.
They don't kick you out or nothing, you know. And some of these buildings are really abandoned, and they still have stuff to
Well,
skate.
just like how the councilman and you were saying that there's an abandoned mall right here.
yeah, and they're gonna
Yeah.
demolish it.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah,
that
they're
he's in
about. They're
works.
gonna demolish the whole thing, and hopefully they do something good with it. If not, it's just gonna be an empty lot. But I've never, since these art walks, I've been coming out, and because of skateboarding, I've been coming out to San Bernardino more. But I remember in the past, nobody would come out here to.
It was
really,
too sketchy or what?
Shit.
It
huh?
wasn't that it was sketchy. It's just we didn't really know anybody that lived out here. That we were like, oh yeah, I live out here.
Yeah,
and
because
that-
you're originally from Riverside.
Yeah, well, originally I'm from Anaheim. I was born
Oh,
in
shit.
Anaheim, but
I
I
didn't
grew
know.
up pretty much in Riverside. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we never had any friends that actually lived out here where it's like, yo, come out here. This is going on. This is going on. So because of skateboarding, I started coming out here more, and I'm like, yo, I really dig this fucking town because there's so much shit to skate. Like,
Yeah.
there's fucking shit everywhere, and I really like the griminess of it, everything here. Like, that's just me, because
Well-
I miss Riverside when it used to be fucking grimy, dirty,
Yeah.
raw.
Oh,
It was just a lot of fucking punker shit, like musicians, poets, artists in the downtown area. You don't see that no more, man. It got gentrified, and
Everyone's like, fool. I'm
it's
an
the club,
entrepreneur.
the club scene, the club shit exploded, like all that, whatever they call that. Just there's no more of that.
Like EDM or what do you mean?
No, more of
Just
like the
club?
radios, the hip hop that you hear on the
Like,
radios now,
everything's
like the top
mainstream.
40 and stuff
Mm.
and all that. You know, whatever's on the. I don't really listen to the radio, but I know the radio is taken over by just all that new hip hop shit. I mean, I haven't dived into it and gave it a chance to listen to it, but I've heard some of it and I don't really dig it. I don't got nothing against it, but I'm just.
It's just not your style.
It's.
Yeah.
I don't feel. There's not too much of a creative process. There is, but I dig when there's a band involved.
Yeah.
There's people like just creating shit, instruments and all that. A lot of it's just done
It's funny
on
that
the
you say
computer and
that.
stuff. Just
Yeah.
computers and that's it.
Yeah,
It's just
because I've been feeling the same way with that. That's funny that you say that because I like more bands, even like EDM style, like house. I love the structure of it, like all that. But I feel you on the rap. But you know what it is? It's kind of like because nowadays everything's so simple. The rap is simple now, you know. So like if you think about it, it's super catchy where it's just simple one-liners constantly,
Repetitive,
where people can sing with it. So
because,
like.
dude, no, you know what's hard about music nowadays? To be original as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I trip out
People
how
are okay being generic.
I trip out how a lyricist nowadays would strive with original lyrics. It's like, dude, so much has already been written, but then again, not too much, but it's just hard to tap into where you're just coming up with really original shit because
Yeah.
almost every word has almost everything, man. I mean,
Every phrase has been said.
or almost
fucking-
every rhyme to
Yeah.
Every situation has been already expressed.
And you know what? I think that's why it's so like keep it simple and have fun. I think that's a new style where it's just like, let's just say some shit.
Hey, what
and
I'm
have
coming
fun.
up with is quite original and quite insane.
Yeah,
But the way to tap into it is to like really go into like, all right, for what's this shit about my situation where I'm like explaining
other
it
people
for
can
real.
relate to it. And,
They
or
can
the
relate
thing,
to it, but it's original to you. Like, I'm doing it this way, and this is how I see it, and this is how it happened to me. It's not usually how everyone else thinks, you know?
I feel the music needs to come back to the blues because
I'll be sick.
even with hip hop, dude, that it could still use elements of blues because the blues is all musically, but it's also lyrics. If you listen to the old blues stuff, they're rhyming.
Dude,
They were rhyming on everything. They pretty much were rhyming because a lot of the stuff they were doing when it was live, it was improv. It was on the spur of the moment, and they were talking about just rough shit,
What's going on, pretty much.
Love and heartbreak, fucking drugs, addiction, but in a different way. They weren't really. They kind of metaphorically put it out there. It was just their way of saying it. Not now, like where you can just. I bet if they were around now, they'd be saying, "Fuck yeah, I need my fucking money. Give me my fucking money." They would be saying that. They were saying that back then,
But in
not
more
really
poetic way.
in a different way.
Well,
But-
if you think about it, I feel like Kendrick is like blues. He kind of
Yeah,
reaches that.
like I haven't listened to that new album, but I've heard a lot of people say it's really
shit.
fucking good. And that's the other thing. There's so much music out there. It's hard to really get into this. Give this a listen, or give this a listen.
Kendrick's
or
shit
give
was
this
so
a
good.
listen.
Kendrick's shit was so good that Frankie hit me up right away and was like, "Hey, fool, are you down to go with me to go see him live this day?" And I was like, "Fuck, okay."
Let's go see him live. Fuck
yeah,
that.
dude, he was like,
Yeah, he's that dope because he performs with a live band too.
See, I fucking totally respect that shit, man, because I feel that's what they should be doing. They have the opportunity to be like, yo, let's make this shit sound kind of way different from what's on the album and bring this extra power to the live stage and performance, because that's what it comes down to, dude. When as an artist, how you lay it down, because I've seen live performances now and there's no band. I really dig when there's like those guys put a fucking band behind them and they're just fucking jamming, man.
Yeah.
They add a whole new element, and it shows another side of their talent of fucking what they're capable of doing. It's just expanding and being really creative, like what you should be as an artist. Because
Exactly.
that's
Well, it
just
also gives like those people that still play instruments a job.
Yeah,
like you think
man.
about it, like it's so hard for like live people, like I don't know. I trip out on people that play like trumpets and horns and all that because I think it's dope. But realistically, how are they gonna make a living off of it if they love
They
playing
could
it?
if they're really good at it.
know,
But I'm just saying, like people like Kendrick giving that a job to someone, paying them more. Like if all rappers did that, that would give someone like, dude, I can be the guitarist for fucking I don't know, like someone
like
so and
like
so.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dre does that. Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that. He works with a lot of musicians
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And
Because I'm not saying like live instruments is a dying like art, but like I don't
it's
really
getting there. I mean,
I don't
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
dude.
because people rather rap versus play an instrument.
Yeah.
So like, what if like, you got the same recognition? Because dude, playing instruments is hard, dude. When I see you guys play instruments, I'm super intrigued, but I feel like I can't do it anymore. Like I feel like I don't have that attention span.
It's true what they say. You lose it if you don't do it no more, because that's kind of how it is for me. I played music so long and in the bands for years and shit, like fucking playing when I was in the band, like serious. We were playing maybe 3 nights out of the week, dude, in downtown Riverside or fucking Orange County or anywhere we can book a show. And in those days, social media wasn't around how it is now, where you can just reach out to people. Over there back then, you had to get their email and fucking write them an email, and they would have to read it and you reply back and wait for these. It's almost like writing a letter to somebody.
Yeah.
And then we would just go play, and it didn't even matter if nobody was there or not. And now I don't really play too much music no more. And then when I get on my instrument, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, it
doesn't come to you as fast as shit.
My groove is gone. My rhythm's like, it's still there, but I gotta like fucking dig deep and fucking bring it out again.
Back then it was
And
just like you did it right away.
Dude, you just slap it on, like you plug in, and you're just like, let's go.
Ready to jam.
Let's roll, man.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
fucking kick out the fucking jams. And now it's like, nah, dude, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck's going on? I'm out of tune. Like,
Yeah,
dude, like,
yeah.
I feel like it's cool because you still picked up skateboard. Like you always did skateboard, but like I feel like you're more into that. You're more invested.
you know what? I got
skateboarding.
into being a musician because of skateboarding.
Okay.
I got into skateboarding when I was 12, 11 years old. So like 97, 98, I got into skating.
Yeah.
And in those days, it was way different. You know, you would watch skate videos. You would have to get the VHS player and play the tape. Every skate video had badass music, and skateboarding always used hip hop, rock, metal, punk, jazz, even blues shit. Like,
Yeah.
hit all the elements of music. So you would watch these skate videos, and you'd be seeing these guys doing some awesome, dope ass skating, and then
To the fucking beat.
and then
yeah.
to like a badass song, you're like, dude, who is that? Like, who the fuck is that? And then at the end of all the skate videos in the credits, it would show,
All the music.
yeah, it would tell you like, oh, fucking Brad Staba skated to fucking Beck, or Gino Aneuchi skated the Wu-Tang, and it just tell you all the details. And then you're like, oh shit, I want to fucking. You'd go to the record store
And look those
and
fucking
go look for
albums
it,
up.
like, oh fucking the
Tony Hawk,
Misfits.
Tony Hawk did that shit too.
Yeah, the Tony Hawk's pretty. He sparked up a lot of that, like the music, involving music. But in those days, it was the tapes. You would find out the artist, and then the next day or whatever, or even that same day, you'd go to the fucking music store, and then you'd be like, hey, do you have any Misfits? Where's the Misfits aisle? And they'd be like, oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
And then you look through it.
Did you guys' CD store or record store let you listen to the CD before you buy it?
Sometimes.
Barnes and Nobles was the only spot.
Oh yeah,
That's the only spot. That
we had this spot called Music Madness,
Oh.
and you just go over there and just listen to music. Like you can listen to it and then like fucking pretty much all right, fuck, I'm gonna buy this CD.
Barnes and Noble is the last spot I could remember doing that, and I missed that shit, dude, because you could go there and literally listen to the whole album, and then they started doing it where you could only listen
Like a minute.
to
Yeah,
they cut it. We're like, all right, you know, you can't be here all day. You give you in like 30 seconds of a fucking song, and then before it's like they took that, you'd go into the music section, the chairs were gone. They had chairs you can sit there.
Yeah.
The chairs were gone. And then you're like, oh, I gotta fucking stand up and just listen to it. And then you go back and it was just gone. And you're like, what? You're fucking bummed out, dude.
Just transition. But now there's iTunes and all that shit. And even YouTube. You can look up the songs on YouTube.
Yeah, it's just.
Dude, when YouTube first came out, that's all I used it for, was just look up music, watch music videos that I didn't get to watch when I was younger.
Dude, I'll watch YouTube videos and I'll see the year it was posted, and there's some shit that 2006, and then I look at that day and it gives me a flashback. I'm like, damn, I kind of could remember what was kind of happening at that time when the video dropped, you know, of an artist. You'd see the year and you're like, dude, I could kind of remember what was happening, you know.
Speaking of that, like, dude, I remember waking up for school and having MTV on, and then
same.
you'll fucking see the music playing, and you're like, oh shit, they just dropped it. And then at the credits, it'll be at the very beginning and end, and you'll see who they're like with or who signed with, and all that shit.
I remember going to high school and hearing Hey Ya by Outkast.
Oh,
The
bro,
record label.
yeah.
You know what song I always remember that would blow me away that I thought was like fucking Lenny Kravitz, American Woman? Because the video was pretty fucking raw. Like, it just them raving and then the chicks dancing all like super sexual and shit. And I was like a fucking 6th grader watching this shit. I'm like, damn, what are they doing? What are they doing in the restroom? I watched that video not too long ago and I was like, what the fuck? I was watching this shit like before school. They're making out in the bathroom, and I think they were popping E because they would put shit like on their tongues and then taking it. And I was like, damn, they're just showing this on fucking
Dude,
MTV.
there's all fucking, they're mad sexualizing on videos back in the day.
Lenny Kravitz. I always remember that. It takes me back to 6th grade because he was fucking, his shit was going off, getting played all the time. It was American Woman and then A Getaway.
I want to get away.
Dude, don't lie, that song is pretty cool, man. I listen to it now, I'm like, you know, it puts you in a good mood, man. You're like, damn, I'm just.
The one I remember is System of the Down.
Yeah, that too.
Fucking, I forget how.
Chop Suey, probably.
That one was sick too, but the one that goes la 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 la.
Oh yeah, that one too.
You know,
that was
what's the name of the?
Chop Suey.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I forget the album name though. It's not.
Someone's after that.
It's not Talk City, is
No,
it?
no, it's after that.
Talk City is Chop Suey.
Yeah.
Toxicity.
And then they have the Spider song or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the first album with the hand, right?
Oh, Sugar was the
Sugar.
first. That was the first music video, I believe, from them. But dude, think about that. How that's what we would listen to like before school, or you just be sitting at home and flip on MTV and there were just music videos just going off. I feel that should make a comeback, dude.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like,
Well,
music
MTV's all fucking
Reality shows.
Rob Dyrdek, you know. That's all
Nah,
it
not
is.
even. They went to all that other shit too, man.
Because every time I see MTV, it's just fucking ridiculousness.
That
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah.
Dude, see, I lost interest in them, dude. A lot of
They stopped
he-
playing music.
He fucking does like 3 shows a day.
damn.
That's why you see it consistently on. And that
yeah.
ever since COVID happened, he said it's way easier to not do it with guests. We just do us 3, do 3 episodes, and then fucking call it a day, Monday through Friday.
So you know what? MTV was already getting trashed on by artists in the 90s and shit. They were like, yeah, fuck MTV. Like, they're not fucking about like.
music, really?
I feel like they saw back then where it was what they were really about, like behind their shit. And look at them now. You know, look at what MTV is now.
Well, they
And
fucked a lot of people. Well, I don't know for sure, but I heard that they fucked a lot of people with money.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
they that's what they were already. Those guys that were already talking shit on MTV, like when you would get your shit played on MTV, then you're like, damn, you made it or something. They were talking shit, so they already saw, like how you said, they probably seen behind the scenes,
How
the
it
money
really is.
shit, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll pay you this much if we could play your video.
Yeah.
It's like, oh damn, they made like 20 G's and only paid us 3,000.
Yeah.
Dude, I think Michael Jackson was one of the first music videos on.
Oh, the Thriller or something.
Yeah,
one of
right?
them? Yeah. I
Right,
believe
no, it
it.
was the other one.
The first song was Video Kill the Radio.
Oh, was it? I think it was that
That's
song,
the
right?
First, that's the first song I played on MTV.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I used to dig VH1 classics. I don't know.
Dude.
Remember when they had that
Yeah.
shit too, like that channel VH1 classics.
Dude,
and
you know what I
everything?
liked about on VH1 was when they did like the top
Oh,
100,
Yeah.
and they'll just go through like flashbacks of like the 90s and
yeah,
shit.
dude, that's crazy. I just forgot. I remember that.
Bro, that shit was hard.
And then they even had the documentaries of like the bands
behind
and
the
shit.
music.
Yeah, behind the music, dude. That shit was dope too. You see, I feel that, and
That-
that's all history. Even if it was not like the music was always different. Even if it was an artist you didn't like, at the end of the day, it was music, and it's good to know your history of music as a musician or even just as a fan of music. And I feel that was educational to the people, you know, just, oh shit, they would get intrigued, like, oh, look at fucking Aerosmith, these guys are fucking crazy.
I like
even
it.
even if nobody listened to the music and Aerosmith and you'd watch their story, you'd probably be like, what the fuck, these guys were.
It was
like-
cool when everything was based off of music. Like there was like music documentaries, shows about music videos.
yeah.
It started going fucking way off when there were like fucking reality shows like
I want-
Jersey
I-
Shore, fucking all that shit. Like that has
It
nothing
might
to do
have
with
dumbed
music.
down society
you-
somehow,
Yeah.
you know.
You know what I wonder too? YouTube kind of probably did a big role in that because think
Yeah.
about it. I just told you 2006 I was watching music videos on YouTube. True. So that kind of like made it like, well, why are we gonna just let's do reality shows, let's do this. Even though it's TV, television, it's just like, let's switch it up.
Yeah.
But we're at 44 minutes.
Alright,
Dinner
guys
already?
want-
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back and do like
Let's
just
do
hang
another
and
one.
then do
Yeah,
some
dude.
time again.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, because I'm gonna grab something to eat and might as well pack up before everybody starts leaving at the same time.
Because before we know it, we're gonna look around and it's gonna be an empty lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that time
that's what
was
happened
like-
to us last time. We're the last people to leave because
Yeah.
we didn't stop to like, I don't
10,
know,
huh?
10 something.
And I wanted, well, you guys could cram in 15 minutes with the other guys real quick.
Are they
Yeah,
down?
bitch.
or-
Yeah, let me go get them.
See if they're down?
I'm gonna sign out.
All
right.
Can't get make a name. Leaving my mark, I'ma leave my stain. Better back up, cause I bring the pain. What you know about me, bro? You know about me, got supreme hat, supreme clothes, bad breezy. Fuck yeah. So fresh, we're high class, bro. What you know